Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Before I get into the cards, everybody, I want to mention the other day that I received a very intentional and specific message that using our breath and our vibration and our voice to speak curses into the world lowers our value, our frequency, our vibration, and our power. So while we feel powerful in expressing it, it is actually speaking curses, using our energetic signature into the world, and not necessarily to the person or persons that you're speaking it to, but this reaches to the edges of the multiverse. And the edges of the multiverse recognizes your energetic signature as a lower vibrational signature. So when you utilize language such as this, your essence, your signature, your vibration that you're speaking reaches the edges of the multiverse, and you are seen as somebody who elicits curses in the world passionately. And nobody wants that, right? In a world where we want to live in a harmony with each other, we don't want that. So when we speak like that, we're effectively degrading how others perceive us, whether they see us or sense us. As I was in my dream state, so I record in the night, and one of the things that came as I got up for my midnight animal cookies and milk snack was the song Play it cool, 50-50 fire and ice. Now, that is, it's okay to have this expression, to feel this, right? And to express it, but then to temper it, right? And when you're expressing it, to recognize that you're doing it intentionally, and then tempering it, managing it, expressing it, tempering it, expressing it, tempering it. Fire, ice. Fire, ice. Another message that came through last night is that, the house is in the process of becoming a home once more, and the home needs a leader. I think in our experience with that in the 50s and whatnot, when you saw the masculine being the leader of the house, it was not so savory for many of the feminines. She was effectively trapped and imprisoned as a servant. And it wasn't always pleasant for her. Often abusive. So when I consider this new cycle, and I consider the new leaders that are coming in, and I consider the leaders of the previous cycle and what they allowed themselves to become, there is a healthy trepidation when it comes to allowing full trust in that idea. I've graduated to the idea not of relationship, which is the three-party enemy situation, not that of leadership, which is the 40s, 50s, and 60s, where the woman was just there to have children and, and to cook and clean and whatnot, and to get in trouble if she didn't do it right, while he worked late and often didn't come home from the office or whatever, right? I've graduated into the perception that we should be in a partnership, right? I've graduated more into the idea of the indigenous culture where the masculine provides the foundation for the feminine to provide the nurturing and the care. But there is the honor, the honor, love, and respect. And then there's the compassion, care, and the nurturing, right? Love, compassion, care, and nurturing, honor, love, and respect. And it's the same as in the chief or the chiefs are the leaders, the providers of the foundation, in that they don't really care about the problems that the little members of the family have with each other, their little squabbles and stuff. They don't care about that. Figure it out. What they care about is that the foundation is secure and that it is safe and that it is stable and that it is solid and that nobody comes in and rocks that foundation. And sometimes if the family can't get their squabbles under control, then somebody needs to be out and you need to turn your back on that, right? So anyway, there's that. And then there's the nurturer, right? And it's not just you do this. It's like we come together and we do this as the feminine. We come together and we do this as the masculine. And then we come together as the feminine and the masculine and we do this as a partnership. And there's respect and honor within these roles. It's not I'm the leader and you do what I say. I'm the leader and you're lacking guidance unless you follow my lead, right? You're subservient to me. It's none of that. It's we have our role, you have your roles, and then we together, united, have our symbiosis, our reciprocation. Well, anyway, that is where I'm at with that. That was the message. Oh, and then the last thing that I saw in vision this morning as I was laying there, not wanting to get up because I was processing this degraded language and all of that. I was processing this through my. I was incorporating it. I saw what looked like, those potato bugs, but it wasn't a potato bug. It was more like a beetle. But it didn't have wings. It was segmented like a potato bug, and it was kind of like a shape like this, and it had these little segments in there, and there was a pink thread and a needle, and somebody was sewing, like they came up from the bottom of one of the segments and then went into the same segment and underneath, kind of like a button, up and under, up and over, and then throughout that one segment they were tying this pink thread. Now, I don't know what that means to you, but to me, perhaps it means like parasites. The parasites which have been infecting the field of collective awareness, perhaps, and they're just chomping away, eating away your soft tissues, your brain matter. Peeing and pooping in there. It's like the Divine Mother with her thread and needle, her pink thread and needle, is sewing herself into that parasite. She's punching holes in it and putting this pink thread through it. It's like she's parasiting the parasite. Or she's sewing something into the parasite. She's rewriting the genetics or the substance of this segmented parasite. It's wild, but the feminine is working on this segment by segment, weaving her thread into that parasite. I'm just going to leave that one here because we'll just keep this one as a separate video, and then I'll do the cards next. I'll see you soon.